tonight, yes, my mum and I are actually going to go head-to-head with our apple puddings. And you know all about my campaign about getting women back in the kitchen. Well, the first woman I ever saw in the kitchen was my mum. And for some bizarre reason, yes, against my 21 years' experience in a professional kitchen, she still reckons that her apple pudding is better than mine.
Just a woman's thing?
A woman's thing? Well, I'm going to wish you good luck, because I think you're going to need it. How long is it going to take?
You only do 20 minutes.
20 minutes. I'll see you in the oven, right?
OK.
Good luck, and no spying. We're both making apple puddings. Mine's a new twist on Eve's pudding. And for Mum, I'm not sure what she's doing, but it does have apples in it. Now, Mum, what's it like being in my kitchen as opposed to yours?
Not much different.
No? Don't you think mine's a little bit cleaner?
No, it is not. Don't be so cheeky.
So there's no set recipe to yours then, right?
No. I used to make it at least once a week when you were a little boy.
Right. I'm actually doing an Eve's pudding, bit of a classic Eve's pudding. We're peeling these Braeburn apples. We're going to cut the apples into quarters and then actually caramelise them in a little bit of butter. Once they're caramelised in a bit of butter, got rid of the water out of the apple, we're going to sort of deglaze with some Calvados. Mum.
Yes?
How you doing?
I'm fine. Do you want your hand?
No.
Let's see what you're doing.
In there I've got my currants, yeah. Here I've got my apples. I've just peeled the apples. I'm going to take out the cores. Then I'm going to... Well, I don't want you looking at too much, yeah?
No.
No, well, otherwise, in case you start getting a little bit more...
Why have you done this and why is almonds there? Look, it's almonds.
Yeah, almonds. I'm going to put the almonds on top.
Do you know the traditional recipe for Eve's pudding hasn't got your fruit soaked in it and it hasn't got almonds?
No, what I'm trying to do, Mum, is a bit of a modern-day version, do you know what I mean? Huh? Not the kind of thing you'd take down the bingo hall.
There's nothing wrong with taking it down the bingo hall. Look.
What is that?
This is an old Delia Smith's recipe of Eve's pudding.
Right, yes.
Delia doesn't put alcohol on her fruit.
No, OK.
And she doesn't use fruit, it's just apples and a sponge.
OK, well, normally Delia saves her alcohol for half-time.
Is that not too high?
No, it's not too high, Mum, that's fine.
The fire alarm will go off.
Dear, oh dear. It's nice to have you back in the kitchen again.
Yeah, it's nice working together, Gordon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't get used to it, because it's not happening again.
No, I know.
Yeah, all right, good. Right, tell me what you're doing in yours.
I'm just going to stew mine.
Pastry, you've put at the bottom of the dish. Will that work?
Of course it does.
Yeah, all right, I'm just asking. Don't get arsey. Dear, oh dear.
You don't have to swear.
Now. Mum covers her apples with a meringue topping, while I cover mine with a light sponge mixture using flour, eggs, sugar, Calvados and the zest of a lemon. And we pour this mixture on top of the apples and bake in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. But before we put it in the oven, we get some almonds, some icing sugar, dust it, so as it starts to bake in the oven, it caramelises with this really nice almond texture on top. Right, Mum, how are you doing?
There you are, Mr. Ramsay.
Bring it over here, please.
Yes?
Next to mine. Do you know what, Mum? I've got a really good feeling about this one, you know that?
What, for me?
No, but for me, you know that, honestly.
I think for me.
Huh?
Look at the difference there.
And this is payback time for all that grey lamb you served me for those years. The moment of truth.
Yes.
Ladies first.
Thank you.
OK.
The proof is in the eating of the pudding.
Yes. OK, there you go. Good luck.
Good luck.
I think you're going to need it.
No, I think you'll need it.
OK. Wait. Now there's mine. Now, again, I have to say, presentation-wise, yeah, yours looks nice, but doesn't blow me away. However...
Cooked in the middle? Yeah.
Is that cooked in the middle?
Yeah. No.
Oh, shit. No, it's not actually. All right, smart ass. 2 minutes, please. How did you know that wasn't cooked in the middle?
From my angle, you could see it sinking in the middle. Titanic.
While my sinking dessert finishes cooking, 3 blind tasters chosen from this evening's diners are waiting to pick a winner. There we go. Thanks for waiting.
They both look lovely, don't they?
They do look nice.
But I think mine just looks a little bit better.
OK. Jean-Baptiste?
Wait.
Here we go. Yeah? Good luck.
Thank you.
Not bad. Because...
This is pudding number 1.
Oh, that's very nice.
It tastes like, you know, brandy butter that you have with Christmas pudding. That's what it tastes like to me, actually.
Some of the pastry's a bit dry.
I don't usually like raisins, but I quite like these. I
It's
think
tasty.
because I can taste a bit of alcohol.
All jokes apart, do you actually think you're going to win?
Yes, I do, yeah.
You do, yeah?
Yeah.
Pudding number 2.
Thank you.
Oh, it's completely different.
Very sweet.
Very, very sweet. A little bit too sweet for my taste, actually.
No, I much prefer this one, actually.
OK, guys, it's time for results. So I'm going to start with you, Steven.
Number 1 was my preference.
OK, thank you.
Number 2 was my favourite.
And finally, Jacqueline, pudding number 1 or pudding number 2?
Number 1.
number 1. Thank you, guys.
Good, thank you.
Thank you.
And the winner is... Well done, Gordon.
Excellent. Jean-Baptiste. How can you do that to my mum? You French Frank.
I would have
If that was your mum there, I would have made her win.
I would have
No,
choose Ellen anyway.
Fair's fair.
Seriously.
Yeah, first fair.
Yeah.
I think Ellen, yours is better than Gordon anyway.
I'd never have won had you not taught me properly, you know that?
See, this
So
is
it is
the
your
secret.
fault.
That's the secret. Yeah, that's the secret. I knew there was something in it.